We're going to learn what are bones in Maha and how to use them with the simplest illustration. Let's start with a completely new file. Select a drawing tool from the left toolbar and draw a rectangle. Double-click on the layer to open up properties, and let's name it as arm A. Select Anchor tool and add a few anchor points here and there. You can add one on each of the sides or more if you wish. From the right hand side toolbar, select New Vector Layer icon and name it Torso. Following the same path as before, let's do another rectangle. Let's add some points along the torso so it can become flexible. Now let's duplicate arm A layer and rename it to arm B. Push M button to move objects and click this icon to place duplicated arm on the opposite side. Okay, so we have a full set to work on, torso and both of the arms. Now hold Shift button and mark all three layers and group them with a selection. Let's name the selection as Boxman. You can see the contents of the group just by clicking on the chevron icon. Now right-click on the folder and select Convert to Bone option. You can now have a look on the top left toolbar where the new options specific to bones are available now. Okay, let's do some first bones. Push A while holding Shift button and create first two bones. Click Select Bone option to confirm your selection for parent bone. Now using the same technique, let's create more bones on the arm. Let's do 3, which is perfectly fine. Again, click Select Bone option to assign new bones to. Now add 3 more bones to the other arm. If you don't hold Shift button, you can see that the bones will not be aligned perfectly. You can move them around easily. Why did I select the particular bone from torso before? Well, let's see how parenting tool works. Push P button for parenting to reveal how bones are related to each other. For example, if the bone is with relation to that bone, it means that all of the other bones are moving together. Same with these bones also. Okay, now hit S button to see how strength tool works. Essentially it tells you how strong bones are connected with artwork layer. You can adjust this factor fairly easy. For instance, mark all bones and adjust the strength level using left mouse button. Try moving it left and right to see how it changes. Push Z button to manipulate individual bones. Now you can test how bones react to each other's move with particular strength level applied. Now let's do the same test with strength level pushed to maximum. You can easily tell the difference, right? Okay, so let's make one more change. Click Select Bone with lasso mode on and mark a group of bones. Now push S button to limit the strength of these bones. Use Z button to manipulate the group of bones and see the effect. Previously, group bones make a tiny effect on the graphic layer, whereas the rest of the bones affect the entire illustration. Okay, so moving forward, let's make bone strength equal for every bone. A good animation tip here is to keep the strength level low, as this is how usually bones work best. But I don't like how this arm moves. It isn't natural body movement at all. To fix this, we need to assign individual anchor points to bones. I need these points to hold on to torso. So for that purpose, we will use bind points feature. Let's take arm A layer. With select bone option, we choose particular bone to which we will be assigning points. Select bind point option. Pick particular points and click bind points. Let's see how our bones work so far. Looks like our points are assigned correctly. But when we move torso, hands points don't follow torsos, right? Why is that? Well, it's because torso's points are assigned with different methods. Let's take torso's layer. Bone, mark the points and click bind points. Go back to parent bone. Now, hand and torso work perfectly together. These points are assigned with bind points. The rest of the points are assigned with flexi binding. Now you can see the difference between these two methods. Bottom line is that in most cases, you can get the best results by mixing both methods.